Alô, alô, mitológicos e mitológicos, acabei não gravando a introdução lá, hoje foi um dia muito corrido, então tô gravando aqui de casa já, terminei a tradução agora. Deixe seu like, se inscreva, muito importante, tá saindo tardão esse vídeo, mas tô soltando no mesmo dia da final da LTA. Agradecer muito a Team Liquid aí pela entrevista com o Yeon. Se você quiser me ajudar ainda mais, pode virar um membro da família mitológica, concorrer aos nossos sorteios mensais de camisas da LTA, camisas de time, ingresso para você ir na arena, pack de suplementos alimentares, entre muitas outras coisas que eu sorteio lá para os fãs da família mitológica do nível mitológico, além do nosso grupo de Telegram também. E é isso, galera. Deixa um like, se inscreva, deixa um comentário também, muito importante, se você estiver vendo depois da estreia, se estiver vendo na estreia você é mais mitológico ainda. Hoje eu tinha 4 entrevistas, um com o Rioter, que era com o Caco, mas ele precisou voltar hoje ainda pra Los Angeles, então a gente deixou pra entrevista com ele essa semana que vem, eu vou ter uma exclusiva com ele semana que vem. Eu ia falar com um dos casters do NA, só que eles estavam doentes, né, eles narraram doentes hoje e eles precisaram voltar pro hotel, eles não ficaram nem pra festa do Pós, que nem eu não fiquei pra vir aqui soltar esse vídeo pra vocês, tá tendo festa agora lá na Riot, eu tô aqui editando esse vídeo. E eu ia falar com o Portilho também, mas a Cloud9 não passou e acabamos que não conseguimos gravar. Gravei com o Yeon, atirador da Team Liquid. Então, hoje é um vídeo com uma entrevista só. Eu queria muito contar com o apoio de vocês aí, com like, com a divulgação. Pega o link, manda para algum amigo. Vamos pro vídeo, beleza? Galera, estamos aqui com o AD Carry da Liquid e agora vamos conversar um pouquinho com ele depois desse título que eles garantiram. So, first of all, thank you for having this conversation with me. So, today you guys won this championship. It's not a title, but it's a way to represent the LTA in your first international championship. But you came here from Brazil in the seed 4, and today you win the seed 1. What that matters to you and for Liquid too, because it's some kind of redemption. You see like evolving from Liquids or some you can read the other team. What happens? What did that matter? What did this winning today matter to you?
So feels really good obviously, but this was very similar to last year in Spring Split. We won Spring Split. We were 4th seed and then people thought we were very bad. We had very rough first game, lost first game as well, and then we beat the first seed again and then we kept winning. Feels very good.
For you, it's just a normal thing. Yeah, that don't change a lot for the regular Team Liquid.
Felt very normal. Felt similar to last year, so it was very comfortable.
It's not like a redemption to you. It's a normal day for you.
It seemed normal.
Okay. We have this merge now, the North with the South. How you see that merge? You see something change a lot for you guys. You see something can change for us here in the South. Well, what do you think that means for both regions?
To be honest, I think I learned a lot from the Brazilian teams as well.
Seriously?
Yeah, I think they were actually beating us a lot in scrims as well.
Oh.
Especially the teams that didn't make playoffs. I think Brazilian teams are actually very solid. I have a lot of faith in them to do well in the upcoming summer.
Since you train against the Brazilian teams, how you evaluate these teams? What do you see of our good points and our bad points?
I think their aggression is like 150%, and that's always good or very bad.
Yeah.
If you're really good at it, then it's like very good. But then if it's not a good situation, you're very aggressive, you're just gonna die one shot. And I think they have the hands, honestly. But maybe they just need to train their brain a little bit more in macro. But now that the lane swaps are gone, maybe good for them.
Yeah. You can see a reason for this kind of game here. We only play for aggression, we only play for team fights and don't think a lot. You think it's something about the coaching staff or it's about culture? Why you see that happen here?
I think it's probably culture as well. I think even in solo queue I could see very bad play, but I could see they're very aggressive, and if they were a little bit smarter or a little bit better, and if they played a lot more, I could see them being really good.
And what's the impact of the Brazilian fans on you today? Because I think 100% today of a crowd of your fans here are cheering for you guys.
They're players. I think it's just a Brazilian thing. Very loud, very aggressive. I think it's a great thing to be united as a player and community both.
That affects you in a good way? You think you play different like in the other finals?
To be honest, I'm very similar. I think my team was very happy to see all the Brazilian fans just cheering us. and I'm sure they won't be cheering us if we play against a Brazilian team, but I do appreciate their passion.
For all the teams you see playing here in Brazil, you don't play against every team in Brazil, but you see, how can I say that, individual talents, then you can say, whoa, this guy have a space in North, this guy have a space in like...
You want me to say one person I think is good?
Yeah.
I think Red Candice, right?
Red Candice, yeah.
Candice. I think Brent's is very solid.
Brents?
Yeah, to be honest, I stole some things from him. He's like,
Seriously?
he should have been punished a lot more, but I decided I can probably do that too, because no one will punish it if we didn't punish it. I think he's a very solid player.
He's a great player. He's very young here in Brazil. He have won Brazilian title.
He has a title.
Yeah.
I could see him being very skilled.
In his rookie year as Eddie Carey.
I hope to see him at summer.
Yeah, he's a great player.
I want to beat him.
Oh, Brents, essa é pra você. Ó. And now in LTA, not in LTA, in the first 10, how you see this championship for the beginning of the year? Because it's a 1 week tournament. You think this can show a lot of the gameplay of around the world, or just a little tip for the rest of the year?
I think it'll just be a very nice thing to have, scrimming against Korean teams, and then learning more about the Fearless and BO5, because I don't think we have a lot of information about other teams' BO5s. I think it's just a very nice experience. It's always nice to have experience. Like, even coming to Brazil, I think the experience is very nice. It feels like a real international. The team all stays together, doesn't leave until late, plays solo queue, and then new crowd, new environment. It's always good to have international experience.
You talk about solo queue. You play solo queue here in Brazil? What do you think about our solo queue here?
Sometimes very good, sometimes very bad. I got very frustrated at the end, so I just started playing mid lane.
Seriously, you changed role?
Yes. Once I couldn't duel with Core, I'm like, okay, this is very boring to play. I do think the solo queue is not that bad. It's just frustrating.
Oh, yeah.
Because players are very aggressive, but sometimes they're not that good.
And
But once they keep playing and keep learning, I think they'll be good.
And you say you learn a lot from Brazilian players and Brazilian teams. What you can say you learn from the Brazilians here in this time?
What did I learn from the Brazilians? I learned a bit more aggression trade. I was very aggressive AD carry in the past, but I probably toned it down a little bit more. I was like, I'll just do it again.
In the community of the United States, how do they see the merge with the South? The first impact when you heard about, guys, you merge with South and we have to play with them every split. How you receive that in the first place?
To be honest, I didn't care that much. I care a lot about the format, and I didn't know if the format was that good, but it was not the worst thing. I just wish we got more games.
Yeah,
we don't have that many games, and I will say that the merge, honestly, everyone didn't like it probably, but it's still good to have more international games.
With this new format, not only here in LTA, but in all the world, now everything changed. What's the future you see for the League of Legends with all these changes we made this year?
I see a lot of potential in Brazil because of how passionate the fans are. I think NA fans are slowly losing that passion, but maybe if we have good international experience, that passion will come back up, especially same with Brazilian teams. I wish there was double eliminations, so Brazilian teams, our fans also had like one more team to cheer on.
Yeah. Thank you very much and congratulations for your victory today. I will cheer for you guys in first 10.
Thank you.
E é isso, hoje foi mais curtinho, foi mais de boas, mas foi um papo muito legal que o Yeon falou muito do Brasil, falou da LTA, falou de futuro, e você pode me ajudar aqui esse canal continuar com o futuro, porque, cara, dá muito trabalho, como eu falei. São 10h20 da noite nesse momento, do dia 23/2, acabei de narrar a final, nem fiquei pra festa da Riot pra fazer esse vídeo, espero que vocês curtam. Até a próxima, tchau, tchau.